Hi guys, welcome to our tour of Skye and Dunfermline. My name is Lisa. I'm a sales advisor here in our Broadband Centre of Excellence. Also a role model, which means I work with new starts, helping them in their first few weeks into the business once they finish their training and they're taking their calls. Our job is to make sure that they're fully supported at that time. So what I'm going to do today is just give you a little tour around our contact centre, just so you get a feel of what it is like to work here at Skye, what a day in the life of my job is. So what we're going to do first is I'll take you through to our service department, so we'll have a walk through there now. Here's our atrium. This is kind of the hub, it's the centre of everything. All our departments lead off from here. So it's always really busy, there's loads going on. Nice place to bump into people and have a good chat. And we'll go through now to our customer service department. So this is Dunfermline East in here. And this is where our customer service side of the department is. So I'll take you just inside now. As you can see, when you come in here, we've got our table tennis table. So if you fancy a little play around on your breaks, there's that there. Sorry. Also, here we have our basketball challenge. I'll take you further down here just to see a little bit more of what's in the department. But there's a lot of sort of breakout areas where if you're on your break, you can either go and have a little chill out, or you can go and have a play with your friends if you're a wee bit competitive. So here we are in our customer service area. So over there is our business resilience team. This is where most of our customer service advisors do work. Up in the top corner over here, we have our accessibility department. So our accessibility department is a specialist department that deal with our more vulnerable customers. So just say someone suffered a recent bereavement, they would be transferred through to them. Or if it's someone with a registered disability, if someone's blind, we can arrange to have our statement sent out in Braille. Larger TV controls, so it's easier for them to work. So the accessibility department is really making sure we look after all of our customers, making sure that the most vulnerable ones are getting looked after as well as anyone else there. So this is our service department. What I'm going to do now is take you back out into the atrium and through to our canteen here as well. And I'll show you a little few bits out on the way as well. As you can see, it's always really busy here. There's always a big buzz. So that's Laura. Laura's our head of service here. You can see her buzzing about quite a lot as well. So if we go out here, back into the atrium, at the moment we've got our stall here. We have a lot of stall holders come in. It's handy. If you've not got time to go shopping, you can still do it at work. So today's our handbag, scarf, makeup. We have all different kinds of stalls. We have perfume, aftershave, toy stalls. Really handy at Christmas time if you've not got time to shop. We have our specialist cheese, Krispy Kremes, anything you can think of that come here. It's really good, especially after payday. So what I'm going to do is take you into the canteen. It's a bit noisy in here, so I might need to speak up a bit. We'll have a little walk in here. This is our canteen. As you can see, it is really busy. It's like this all the time. Part of the reason is because the food's amazing and it's subsidised, so it's really, really cheap. So I'll take you over here. In the morning, we have a full range of breakfast. So there's fruit, there's porridge, there's cereal, there's cooked breakfast, pretty much anything you can ask for. We also have free tea and coffee over here. Always have free hot drinks for staff, they're available anytime. We've also recently just been issued with their own cups because we're trying to cut down on any single-use plastic. We work quite well with the Marine Conservation Society on our Pass on Plastic campaign. Quite a few people out today from our team doing a beach clean-up with that as well. So there's a lot of fun things, a lot of volunteering you can get involved in as well. Up to the top end here, we have our walk bar. Sometimes it's walk bar, sometimes it's a pasta bar, sometimes it's an omelette, where our chefs will be cooking that fresh for you as you wait. Again. The food is amazing and the menu is really varied as well, so it's really good. A lot of people eat here because it's so cheap. We do also have microwaves here, so if you do want to bring your own food, there is facilities there for you to heat it up. We've got a toaster there as well if you want to bring your bread in the morning and toast your own bread. Over to this end, we have our barista. So we have our barista coffees, much cheaper than your high street coffees. We have our sandwich bars, so we have baguettes, toasties, paninis, all freshly made for you as well. It's a bit like Subway, you get to choose what goes on it, so that's really, really good. And we do, at Christmas time, we have our Christmas dinner in here. Every team gets to have their team Christmas dinner. Really, really good. So what we'll do now is we'll walk back out. Everything sort of comes with the atrium, so you're going to see another wee bit of this. Out towards this way, we're going to head towards the department that I work in now, which is Dunfermline West, our broadband centre of excellence. We've got our Amazon locker here, so if you do want to get a delivery, you're not going to be at home to collect it. You can get it delivered here at any time. Really good at Christmas if you don't want the kids seeing the parcels as well. So that's something that's been a really good facility and very popular with staff since we've had it put in. Off to the left here we have our pit stop. So our pit stop's got our cash machine in it. It has a vending machine and it also has a little photograph machine and one that you can print big photos of. So there's a lot of stuff you can do at work, things that you might need to nip into town for that you don't need to because the facility is here for you as well. We'll have a little look in here. There's also anything that's sort of happening, we've got up on our notice board, so we've got like our blood drive, so you can book in for blood donations as well, so saving you that time of having to try and squeeze it in when you're not at work. But what we'll do now is we'll head through into that department. So this is our broadband centre of excellence. Walking in here is brilliant because as soon as you walk in you feel the buzz, and a lot of people on our recruitment days when they do the tour, it's the one thing they do comment on is it's a completely different atmosphere from what they expect. It's a really fun place to work. And there's always a lot going on here as well. So we have our poster here. We are going to have a masquerade ball in the summer. This is some of our top performing teams and individuals have been invited to the ball. It's just really to recognise them doing their work really well. That's something we always strive towards here, is delivering the best customer service. So it's nice to get that recognition when it does happen as well. If we move around here, I'll show you a few of the modules and I'll take you to say hi to my team a bit more quickly. So at the moment, we've got a lot of our modules decorated for the World Cup. We always do things like that, so if it's Wimbledon, Royal Wedding, Christmas time, there's a lot of fun going on. We like to make the place really buzzing all the time. We've recently had an overlay for the World Cup where one of our guys in our department has won an all expenses paid trip to Russia. So it's flights, spending money and tickets to the World Cup final. It's safe to say he's over the moon. He's not actually in today, he's doing the beach clean-up, or I would have introduced you to him. We'll walk around now towards my team. We have a new incentive on at the moment as well, now that the World Cup prize has been won, and it's to do with Sky Mobile. That is a 6-day trip, all-inclusive to Vegas. So again, it's a fantastic prize and it is just for doing your job. So what I'll do is walk down here, give my team away, show you where I sit. I did have to tidy my desk up first. So this is my team here. Hi. This is Jack. Jack's one of our new starts who's just in training at the moment. He's doing a little side-by-side listening with Tam, just to get a feel of what it is, what the calls are going to be like. Move down to it now. So for me, I've been here for 2.5 years now. Before I started here, I'd been out in the workplace for 16 years due to family commitments. Coming in here was a huge step. I was really nervous, really low in confidence, but the support you get through training, through academy, and when you move into your team is just fantastic. If you told me 2.5 years ago that I'd be doing this, or that I'd be supporting new starters into the business, I I would have said no way. But it really is. Our development specialists are phenomenal. The staff in here, it's a place where everybody's got the customer at the heart of everything. So because it's full of so much passionate people, we all kind of lift each other up, we all motivate each other. So it's brilliant. Really good fun place to work. But what we'll do now, we'll take a little walk round to our academy module. Our academy module is where our new starts, once they come out with their training, they then go and start their calls in the academy module. So they're all kept together. They've got loads of support from our role models, myself and my colleagues. So what we do in the first day that they take calls, they have someone sitting beside them each. So they're fully supported for the whole day. They're never on their own. And it works really well there. So we'll give them a little wave on the way past. So these guys are into the second week of their calls now and still loving it, which is great. So this is our academy module here. This is Kevin, our academy lead.
Hi guys!
Known for his waistcoats and his playlist. As you can see, it's buzzing. And when an academy's on, we all know because we can hear, they celebrate all their successes, so we can hear the round of applause, bells ringing, really good fun. This is one of our breakout areas. Little football thing here as well. Our academy team, while they're in the module, in the morning they'll come in here for a brief before they start, and then a little debrief afterwards, just to speak about the day, celebrate any successes. One of our guys sold a sound box the other day, so that was celebrated as well. But we have a lot of these breakout areas. We do things like Time to Learn here, which is our off the phone for 4 hours once a month, and it gets us up to date with any operational changes, any new content in the business, like new TV content, stuff like that. So when we go on the phone to our customers, we're ready to have a really awesome conversation and we know what we're talking about. And it's fun, it's exciting stuff we're learning about. It's really good. What we'll do is we'll walk up to our top end here now. What we've also done is we've recently secured a quiet room. It was actually a suggestion from one of our teams in here, Kyle, who's now our sales manager. It was his team, and what that was really about was if someone did want a quiet area to speak to their manager or to speak to someone else, if there's anything going on that they just need that little bit of privacy, it's about that. So one of the things I love about this place is we are proactively encouraged to make suggestions to make things better in the workplace, better for us and better to serve our customers. Because it's really at the heart of everything we do here. I think a lot of people are a bit nervous when they hear the word sales advisor because they think they have to do some kind of hard sell, and that's really not what it's like in here at all. All you're asked to do is have awesome conversations with your customer, really get to the heart of what they need from you and provide excellent service. Get things right for them. We're all about doing the right thing. So the sales thing's a bit of a myth. It's actually just a really good place and we're really, really customer focused. So if you're passionate about customers and doing the right thing by people, you love it here, definitely. So we'll head up now to one of our other breakout areas in our shine wall here. Again, this is another module that's been well decorated for the World Cup. The winning module, the best decorations, does win a team buffet as well, so we do a lot of different things like that as well. Here's another breakout area. In here we have our Xbox as well. So again, if you want to come and chill and have a game on the Xbox on your break or lunch, you can do that. If you want to come in early to play it, then you can do that as well, although I've never seen anybody actually do that. This is Janie, our site coordinator. The place would fall apart without Janie. She's amazing, sorts everything for us. We get ice lollies and hot weather, cold drinks, tea and coffee, you name it, Janie's there sorting out. And that's just the smallest thing, she does everything, she's fantastic. So here we have our shine wall. So we have a shine recognition scheme. It's an internal scheme. And it's really just about if you've done a good job, you've gone the extra mile, you've been passionate about getting things right for your customer, that'll be recognised. Someone can send you a shine. You go put into a shine draw, you can win vouchers. Our monthly winners win £25 vouchers, our quarterly winners win £50, and our annual winners get an invitation to the Shine Ball, which again is another all expenses paid ball. So we do like to party here as well. We do enjoy making it fun. So what we'll do now is we'll head on to the gym. We'll have a little look in there. This is one of our training rooms here. So all our training rooms are just off the main floor. So when people do come in and start here, they get that feel for the place straight away, which is really, really good. Again, you get that buzz as soon as you come in. So here is our gym. Our gym is only £5 a month, really worthwhile. We have a lot of different classes here. We do kettlebells classes. Hi Ian! Ian's one of our amazing development specialists I was telling you about. Yeah, so we do lots of different classes, healthy eating plans, things like that. I'm going to have a look around here. So what we'll do now is we'll head back outside. We've done a little bit of a circle here. So along this way, we usually have a technical expert that sits here. Hi guys! Hi guys! You can see it's a really friendly place to work. So we have our on-site technical expert. We do have our technical department, but if there's anything we're not sure of, our technical department haven't been able to sort out, those guys are diamonds. You can go to them, they'll get it looked at and they'll get it sorted for you as soon as possible. It's a much quicker journey for the customer if there have been any problems. So we're always making sure we're putting steps in place to get things right. We'll head back outside now. Hello Jim.
Hiya.
Jim's one of our managers.
Hiya.
Wave. You're on Facebook, Jim. So we'll head back outside now. We're heading back towards the atrium. We have our departments upstairs that deal with our messaging service. So we try to have as many different options for customers contacting us as well. Some of them it's not convenient to call us, so we've got our messaging service upstairs if they want to use that instead, or they can go on sky.com. But really we just try to have as much communication options as possible. Yeah. So we'll head back outside. We've also got our... You hiding, Cammy? We've also got our toilets out here as well. We've got showers in the toilets too, so you don't need to be a member of the gym to use the showering facilities here as well. What we'll do is we'll head outside at the front, give you an idea of where our parking is. So what we'll do now, this is our reception area here, and this is another seating area, so there's loads of chill out space. Again, we use a big screen sometimes to do different briefs, time to learn, training sessions, things like that. We'll head out the front now, we're almost there.
How long have you been on that? You don't think you would move me, are you?
So here is our parking area. This is where our disabled parking is. Off to my right here, round the corner, there's a huge car park, and the same off to the left. There's tons of parking space. Nice weather. On a Thursday, we have a Thursday barbecue. We're having a hog roast. There's loads of salad and outside here, and just chill out. But that's it. That's our tour of Dunfermline. So if you do highly recommend it, then all you need to do is go onto careers.sky.com and search contact centres. You never know, people will be working with you very soon. Thank you.